Did you know that you can design and code your very own football game without needing years of programming experience? That's right. With Scratch 3.240, creating a football game is not just possible, it's actually fun, easy, and customizable. And here's a twist: if you stick with me until the very end, I'll reveal the #1 trick that will completely change the way you build your Scratch games in 2025. Trust me, it's something that will absolutely shock you, especially if you've only used Scratch casually before. Scratch is one of the world's most popular beginner-friendly coding platforms, built by MIT. It uses drag-and-drop coding blocks to help kids, teens, and even adults learn the fundamentals of programming while creating games, animations, and interactive stories. In 2025, Scratch has been updated to version 3.240, and this new version comes with performance improvements, new sprite libraries, and better compatibility for touchscreens and tablets. These updates make it even easier to create your very own football game, whether you're coding on a laptop, a tablet, or even a Chromebook. Now, you might be wondering why a football game? Well, football is one of the most loved sports around the world. Millions of people watch it, play it, and talk about it every day. Creating a football game in Scratch lets you combine your passion for sports with coding creativity. You can design your own teams, add custom rules, and even challenge your friends. Plus, by working on a football project, you'll learn game mechanics like scoring systems, player controls, collision detection, and animations, all while having fun. The first step in making a football game in Scratch 3.240 is setting up the stage. Think of the stage as your football field. You can start by choosing a background from Scratch's library, like the green soccer field backdrop. But here's the best part: 2025's update includes new editable backdrops where you can adjust the color, add your own lines, and even draw your custom logos directly on the field. This gives your game a professional touch right from the start. Don't forget to resize and align your football pitch so the game looks neat and realistic. Next up, we add the sprites. These are the characters and objects in your game. For a football game, you'll need at least 2 players and a ball. Scratch 3.24 has updated sprite designs in 2025, meaning you can now pick more modern and customizable characters. You can also upload your own sprites if you want your players to wear team jerseys. To make the game more engaging, resize your ball sprite to look realistic and center it on the field. Adding sprites correctly sets the stage for coding their movements. Now comes the coding magic controlling your players. In Scratch, we use motion blocks combined with keyboard input. For example, you can make player 1 move using the arrow keys and player 2 move with the WASD keys. This way, 2 players can compete against each other on the same keyboard. With the 2025 update, Scratch allows smoother control by detecting quick key presses, reducing lag during games. This makes your football game feel more responsive, which is super important for a competitive sports game. The football itself is the heart of the game. You'll need to code its movements so it reacts realistically when players touch it. Start with coding the ball to glide when pushed by a player. Then add collision detection so it bounces off the edges of the field. Thanks to the 2025 Scratch update, the physics engine has been improved to allow more natural bouncing and better sprite interactions. That means your ball won't just stop suddenly, but will behave more like a real ball, making the game way more fun to play. A football game wouldn't be complete without goals. You can design 2 goal areas on opposite sides of the field using colored rectangles or custom sprites. Then, code the ball so that when it enters a goal area, the score increases for that team. Scratch 3.240 now comes with a new score variable display system in 2025, allowing you to make your scoreboard look modern and stylish. You can customize the font, color, and even animate the score when a goal is made. This adds excitement every time someone scores. What's a football game without crowd, cheers, and whistle sounds? Scratch's sound library has also been updated in 2025 with new background music, tracks, and effects. You can add cheering sounds when a goal is scored, whistle sounds when the game starts, and even looping crowd noise for an authentic stadium feel. Adding sound effects not only makes your game more immersive, but also makes it stand out compared to silent Scratch projects. To make your game more realistic, you can add a timer. For example, set each match to last 60 seconds. When the timer runs out, the game should stop, and the player with the highest score wins. In 2025, Scratch introduced enhanced timer blocks, allowing smoother countdown animations and the ability to display time in different formats. You can even create a halftime break or overtime rules if the match ends in a tie. Adding these details makes your game feel professional and complete. Here's where you can get creative. You can add difficulty levels to your football game by increasing the speed of the ball, limiting player movement, or shrinking the goals. Scratch 3.24. Zero now supports adaptive difficulty coding, meaning you can set conditions where the game automatically gets harder the more you play. This makes the game challenging, fun, and replayable, which is something game developers always aim for. Once your football game is ready, it's time to share it with the world. Scratch has a massive online community where you can upload your project and people can play it directly from their browsers. In 2025, Scratch updated its sharing system, allowing you to include a custom game thumbnail, detailed instructions, and even gameplay preview videos. This means your football game might just be playable at LL, also look attractive on the Scratch website, drawing in more players and feedback. And here's the #1 tip I promised earlier, the secret that will shock you. In 2025, Scratch introduced integration with AI-based extensions. That means you can now use basic AI tools inside Scratch to make smarter games. For example, you can code a computer-controlled football player that actually learns to block shots or chase the ball intelligently. This is a total game changer because it allows solo players to enjoy the game even without a second player. With AI opponents, your Scratch football game feels like a complete experience. So there you have it, step by step. We've learned how to create a football game in Scratch 3.240, with all the exciting 2025 updates that make it smoother, smarter, and more fun than ever before. From setting up the stage and players to coding the ball, scoring system, timer, and even adding AI. You now have everything you need to create a football game that people will love to play. If you enjoyed this tutorial and want more game building guides in Scratch, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future uploads. And if you've created your own football game, drop the link in the comments side. Love to check it out. Remember, coding ISNT, just about learning it S, about creating something fun and sharing it with the world.